The phrase Sigma male was initially used by writer and blogger Mark Manson to describe a new masculinity archetype that is becoming more and more common in contemporary culture. In contrast to conventional beta or alpha males, who are more submissive and conformist and aggressive and competitive, Sigma males are independent thinkers who defy stereotypes. The Sigma male stands out as an intriguing enigma as he navigates the complicated terrain of human personalities. The psychology of Sigma males is frequently shrouded in secrecy and misinterpretation, making it difficult to comprehend. They might not want to follow established workplace policies and might even rebel against authority. Here are reasons why Sigma males are not normal. Nonconformity. Because they don't always follow social norms, Sigma males are less likely to submit to authority and follow conventional workplace practices. They don't often follow rules or adhere to social norms or labels. Instead, they like to move to the rhythm of their drum. The men riding off into the sunset on their horses, with nothing more to their names than the pack they are carrying, are known as Sigma males. They do not need items from society in the same manner as men. Rather than pursuing material goods and possessions, they are frequently nomadic, self-employed individuals who seek knowledge and adventure. They are not normal in the same way as the average man who does everything in his power to fit in, because they can set themselves apart from the norms of society. They require time and room to develop their concepts and realize their aspirations. Whether they are aware of it or not, their role is to open doors for a lot of people, especially alpha males who aren't as innovative or as prepared to defy convention to advance society. They fit perfectly into an often idolized but poorly understood segment of society. They are lone wolves. A Sigma man's value of solitude is among the first things that others will notice about them. Sigma men are most at ease when they're by themselves, even though they can always turn up the charm and charisma when needed. Even though they may be very important to them, other people behave like energy vampires around them, so they are introverts who enjoy having time and space to reflect and unwind. This means that being in a relationship with a Sigma male can be challenging, particularly for women who are accustomed to men who are devoted to and fixated on them. Because relationships requiring constant presence can be emotionally and mentally taxing for Sigma men, they should be paired with women who are not required to be in constant companionship. Sigmas do not experience loneliness in the same ways as other people do. The majority of Sigma males avoid committed relationships because they are reluctant to commit. Being a member of a social circle and having obligations come with committing to someone. This contradicts the Sigma's reclusive and introverted mindset. Additionally, Sigmas could come across as emotionally distant. Sigma males are frequently perceived as lone rangers who prefer solitude to social interaction. This is a profound investigation of the depths of the mind, not just simple introversion. These are the dreamers, the analysts, the people who find creativity and introspection and inspiration in quiet. Imagine a Sigma male at a raucous party. He may be found in a quiet place, lost in thought, or engrossed in a compelling book, while others are chatting away noisily. This is a conscious decision to explore the mind's unexplored regions in search of insights and concepts that are exclusively their own, not a rejection of society. They can adapt to different situations. Although alpha males are capable of taking charge of a situation or a social group, there are situations in which doing so isn't always appropriate or feasible. Alpha males often regress to a lesser version of themselves when they don't receive the respect or authority they believe they are entitled to. And that's where a male Sigma has an edge. Sigma males are capable of taking the lead when necessary, but they don't need approval from others to be the leader in a variety of social contexts and power dynamics. Since they are willing to adopt any role that is required of them at any given time, they are more adaptable and fluid than alpha males, which makes them more likely to succeed in any circumstance. A Sigma male can be a leader, a follower, or any position in between, as long as they are aware that their time is being spent effectively and constructively, and has no self-imposed expectations or pressures. They are not moved by emotions. Sigma males are enigmatic, endearing, gorgeous, and reclusive. It is challenging to restrain them. They follow their path, which makes them somewhat rebellious. Most Sigma males don't want to develop a deep emotional connection with their partners. All they want is to have fun. Given their similar personalities and aspirations, a Sigma male and Sigma female might be the most compatible pair. Sigma men possess strong emotional control, never letting feelings or emotions consume them completely. Thinks more rationally than emotionally. For Sigma males, emotionally heavy things don't affect them. They deviate so much from the norm that people tend to assume them as having feelings and not being more. The distinction between Sigma males and other humans is that they have learned to control their emotions rather than letting them consume a significant portion of who they are. Altruistic and pragmatic, Sigma men are adept at balancing empathy and a sober grasp of reality. They are the healers and mentors who can understand human emotions without being influenced by sentimentality. Sigma males are sympathetic pragmatists who know how to balance empathy with a sober grasp of reality. These individuals are mentors and healers and possess the ability to understand human emotions without succumbing to sentimentality. A Sigma male may be the one to provide both practical solutions and emotional support during a crisis. While he recognizes the emotional anguish, he also sees the steps that must be taken to overcome the obstacle. He serves as the fulcrum, offering direction and stability while fostering adaptability and development, and that makes them different from the norm. The observant tactician. Sigma males are often perceptive strategists who analyze and comprehend without using superfluous language. They are the ones who make connections that others miss because they are the planners. They are the ones who pay attention in a noisy world, taking in details and picking up on underlying meanings. Envision a high-stakes business discussion with a Sigma male. While others jump to the forefront of conversation, he watches intently, listens intently, and speaks only when his observations make a meaningful difference. His strategic advice shows a thorough understanding of the circumstances, which makes him an agent of innovation and transformation. And they do it with a contemplative, enigmatic grace when they speak. These are the wise men, the poets, the ones who can express their ideas clearly and profoundly. Beyond words, they create connections by imparting wisdom in addition to information. A Sigma male might deliberate over his responses in a conversation, offering insights that provoke further consideration and thought. He speaks to provoke, to connect, and to enlighten. His words are not just sounds, they are channels of meaning and avenues for more comprehension. The world of the Sigma male is one of nuance and complexity, contrasts and subtleties. The diverse personality of the Sigma male goes beyond easy classification. It can be described as the trailblazing thinker who defies conventional wisdom, the observant tactician who masters observation, the thoughtful communicator who crafts profound connections, the empathetic pragmatist who balances heart and reason, or any combination of these traits. The Sigma male represents contemplation, bravery, balance, and thoughtfulness in a world that frequently values noise, speed, and conformity. Examining these characteristics is a celebration of human complexity and diversity, rather than merely an analytical exercise. In the end, Sigma man's way of living is just a set of routines. It's a philosophy that pushes us to go farther, look for deeper meaning, and appreciate the wonders of life. It's a viewpoint that encourages us to celebrate the limitless opportunities for understanding and human connection, to see the world through new eyes, and to recognize the subtleties that make life more meaningful. The world of the Sigma male is an intriguing enigma, a jigsaw of contradictions that never stops inspiring and perplexing. It's a world to be explored, an attitude to take up, and a reality to respect. Life is a profound investigation of the mind, heart, and soul in the world of the Sigma, not just a game. It's a tour through the complexities of human nature, a celebration of individualism, and an illustration of the value of individuality. Knowing why Sigma males are not normal, it's time to know the weirdest things that interest Sigma males. Click on the image below and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.